And for those that do not know, because we're not that popular, so you don't probably know what the fuck we're talking about.
Yeah.
But I hope we talked about on the last episode Dave's altercation with the neighbor's contractor who threw, a long story short, was taking the neighbor's fence down and threw all that debris on David's property without even asking if it was okay. And David decided to go out there and throw it back over.
Yep.
And so I uploaded that particular clip in our conversation. A lot of people commented, a lot of plays, a lot of likes. One person says, maybe they were just staging the fence for removal, ? What a narcissistic and frankly low IQ thing to do. It's not hurting you. It's not hurting your grass. Just ask if they will be removing it. I think federal offender completely missed the point.
Yeah, they're
that we were trying to make.
They're too busy with their head up their asses. That's what I mean. Like, and then you got a name like your tag name is federal offender. Like, you're not a criminal. You're not
offending.
Who the fuck are you offending? Number one, you're not even a criminal. If you have that state of mind of thinking, you need to change your name to federal receiver. You know, like you fucking take it.
Federal offended.
Offended. Yeah, perfect.
Federally offended.
You know, and what's funny is, I don't know if you remember, I said there's going to be that one motherfucker that's going to come on there and be like, you should have done it a better way, you know, the bleeding heart motherfuckers. But here's the thing, like, and I said it in a comment too. I said, you know what? You're the fucking reason why we are at the state we are, because we have sat there, like people like you have allowed motherfuckers, companies, businesses who just come through and just fucking take control, and you sit there and let them use your property. And then if you do find it to a point where you're like, okay, maybe they're taking advantage of my property, you're gonna sit there and ask nicely, be like, can you do me a favor and please move your stuff out of my yard, even though you didn't ask and you just pretty much took over my area? I'm sorry, do you allow people to just walk into your house, eat your fridge, and then say, hey, you know what, can you please leave my house and put my sandwich back in the fridge? You know, like, you're that type of fucking person.
Well, he's the type of guy that will be like, he'll do all that, and when he finally gets ticked off, he's like, well, I'm contacting the Better Business Bureau.
I'm gonna write a letter
and I'm gonna leave a review on Yelp.
Yeah,
like, dude, you've already allowed them to do the damage.
It's already fucking done.
But it just blows me away. It's like, but did you even bother to even watch the video or even try to understand? It ain't like you went out there to throw shit around. It was blatantly obvious. It was in your property. There's a lot of people that commented. I would have done the same thing. A lot of people. I understand where you're coming from. It's kind of like I thought it would be a no-brainer. It was a no-brainer. Real story to share.
I didn't go over there, curse them out. Right? I cursed them out after the fact, but I went in there and treated them exactly how they treated me. You know, how they treated because like I said, my wife was home too. So they blatantly disrespect my wife by not even asking. You know, so she was at home all day, and it's obvious that she was at home all day, and they just literally went in and took control.
They just took control,
like, So, federal offender, like, are you going to go
Federal offender!
I love it. Are you going to go to State Farm and ask them nicely to see if they can put the insurance back to the houses in California? Like,
hey, I noticed that you guys, for whatever reason, the funny thing is, you guys removed. Did you guys know you removed? I paid for fire damage, and apparently, and I'm not saying it's your fault. What I'm saying is, it may have been a confusion, a mishap. It happens from time to time. I own a business. I know State Farm, but you guys removed.
I know people.
I know people. I hear stories. But I'm not here for that, State Farm. What I'm here for is you guys took my insurance away. I was hoping maybe Maybe you guys could just reinstate it, because the funny thing is, my house is burning down.
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but my house is burning, and I apologize for that.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry.
In my house, and I put you in a position where you have to pull your insurance out of my. Yeah, that's the type of fun. I'll tell you what. Not all of us want to go around life with knee pads with wheels on it. You know, your knee pads have fucking wheels on it. That's how bad your life is probably right now, where you don't have the self-respect to stand up to people enough, you know, face to face, because obviously on a keyboard warrior you are Camelot here.
That's all we have right now is keyboard warriors.
Right at this point, you got the level and the IQ to put a stupid ass comment that way, but I guarantee face to face, you know, your knee pads would be greased.
No, he's the first guy that's like, he's like listening to everybody complain about it. He's like, yeah, no, absolutely. They did what? Oh yeah, I'd be doing the same thing, brah. Yeah. I'd be all up in their ass like toilet paper, brah. Yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, fuck that guy. So